So just about set now. And towing the slab, Chris Bubich. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ready to go? Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And a foul ball. And that's too high. Sliced hard but foul. Got him swinging. And there's one down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Foul ball. One out, bases empty. Just
that
missed.
missed. That's the ball. 1-1.
That one
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a foul out of play. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Misses inside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Man at first, 1 away.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Judge waits. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Bellinger up to hit. And there's the strike. Next one misses.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that is cut out and missed. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for the Yankees. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, starting on the mound in this one, Clark Schmidt. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. That catches the corner. That one
That's
close, ruled a ball. The count now 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Full count.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one fouled off.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Kansas City, 2nd inning set to go. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Bubich back to work. That one fouled off. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. No score here in the second. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The pitch. And there's a ball.
What's a good pitch there?
3-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Back to work. 3-2 now. To the right side, India. To first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now here's Trent Grisham, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Close, but called the ball. 1-0. 2 out, space is empty.
Hey, ha!
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
And now 2-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And that is out of play.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Inside, ball.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. And that one missing low. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that ball is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 11th of the year, it's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. There's the strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses,
1-2.
and it's 1-2. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So up now for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That one misses. And a full count now. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Drew Waters stands in. That one missed.
Ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, leading off Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to center is Bell. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Yankee order, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. High fly ball out to center field. Isbell pulls it down, and there's two gone. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Ball.
He's done a great job getting the first two outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but
1-2,
standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order, and it remains 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, John Rave. And that's in the dirt. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Kyle Isbell, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one pushed foul. Liner, and oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
So the Royals batting order turns over. And next up for the Royals, Jonathan India.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Witt stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls 1 off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball.
And that one pulled foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2
That's
on
ball 4. Take
and
your
2
base.
outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Michael Garcia now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to inning number 4. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, out of the 4th, it's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1
Not
ball, 1
close
strike.
with that one. And the count even 1-1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That just misses.
That missed.
Ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
The Yankees trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Just missed.
Outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Misses. 2-2. Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Bellinger around second on his way to third.
Safe.
He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
To short, could be 2. To India at second for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict
1-1.
baseball.
And that skips in the dirt. And now it's even up. Right through there, got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Hit weakly on the ground, and that goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there. That is strike 2.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The left fielder, number 8,
Drew Waters digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. That's down
That's
and
a
in.
ball. 1-0.
Next
No, that's
offering
low.
is down
Ball.
low. Caglione, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside.
No, that's outside.
3
Ball.
balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And ball 4,
Nope, ball
2 aboard.
Take your base.
now batting. The
First and second, 2 outs. So here's the Royals DH, John Rave. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball.
One and one.
In the dirt. Two aboard, 2 outs. So now 1 and 2.
1 and 2's the count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Bubich back to work.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1
Grisham,
strike.
first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a slider
Ball.
misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's a
Now
ball.
in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've
Got
got to
full
be
count.
very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got him. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That's inside.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. The pitch to LeMahieu. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, caught him looking on that fourth pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Wells, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That missed. That's a ball.
In there at the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Finish him.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the set. Fouled off left side. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that turns the lineup over. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch downstairs. 1-1. Isbell aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at-bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. He is struck out and he is walked. And the first
Wow.
offering is not close. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Michael Garcia.
Outside.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. In the air, right field. Judge makes the catch. That is the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Noah Cameron appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Cruz also getting ready. Late swing fouled off. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Ben Rice will hit next. A strikeout and a walk. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
The Yanks down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ah!
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
1 down, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Judge
That's a ball.
lays
That's
off
down.
down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And Judge takes a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next pitch
Nope,
is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Judge rips that one, and there's a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ball one there.
1-2.
Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. The batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. That's a strike. Movement in the Yankees
0-1.
pen. Ryan Yarbrough preparing to come on if needed. Loaisiga, the right-hander, also getting loose. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Number 13,
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one down the line and foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one hammered. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clark Schmidt won't go any further tonight, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough. He's pitching on 2 days rest. One out, runner at second. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jack Caglione, 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So 2 down now, and here is Drew Waters. First pitch,
No, that missed.
just
That's the ball.
misses. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first, and that's the third out. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Noah Cameron.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a strike. That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner breaks for third.
Nope.
Pitch misses inside. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
That one pulled foul.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
That misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. DJ LeMahieu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
LeMahieu now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 0-2 now. That's down and in. Grisham off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it, and that is that. The Yanks leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, John Rave. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls,
Gonna
1
really
strike.
need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's 2 for 2. Trying to move him over here. Sends it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And now Jonathan India. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second. That's out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
The batter number 7, shortstop
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Man at second.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
In plenty of time to first, inning over. Royals leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
now pitching
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Steven Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Fastball is outside. Next offering is outside.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Late swing, fouled off. And that's in there at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Count is
Ben
full.
Rice in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back to the mound. He's got it. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that is out of play. Two outs. Rice
Did he go?
checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He made him pay for that one. His 13th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Aaron Judge at the plate. That one outside.
Ball.
And that's ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, foul off first. Caglione makes the play, and it's out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So digging in, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Vinny Pasquantino. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Move to first, and he's back in easily.
There. One and one.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Runner on the move. Pitches
That's the
low.
ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Now 2-0. Fought off foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's ripped into the outfield. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next up for the Royals, Jack Caglione.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Hit in the air left field. Bellinger sizing it up. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Carlos Estevez.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next
One ball,
offering
one
down
strike.
low and in the dirt. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one clips the corner.
No balls, one strike.
And that's in the dirt. Action in the pen down there.
1-1.
Lucas Ersig up and loosening in the pen. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away.
2-1.
You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one
That's
misses. Now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Isbell on his way over. Brings it in. 2 away now. Digging in, Anthony Volpe. That's to third, and that's just foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Finish him.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Count's full.
Trent Grisham would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Isbell. And makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Ian Hamilton.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Waters in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Swing and a chopper. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's the Royals' designated hitter, John Rave. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball. 1-1.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the winning run is aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Kyle Isbell, the next to hit. That misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
1-0. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Chris with that distraction and a
2-0.
speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner takes off. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second, and it bangs off the wall. Heading for the plate. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base, somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.